Unfamiliar with them. We've got Whisper, K1 Stinger, Chris Luck, and Schofield. And I have to say, I love the beard that K1 Hector's rocking now. He looks pretty sick with that. Of course, these guys, they shouldn't really need an introduction because of their incredible performance at TI9. They really did kick some butt there. And we'll be taking a look at the other roster here in a second, which is OG. You know him, you love him. Power, Friendship, and Flowers. Samael Thompson, a No-Tail, Soxa, and Seb. We do have a word that Seb is actually going to be having a stand-in today with Misha, their new coach that they just announced. Their head coach is going to be joining them for this show match. So it's going to be a good time. Oh, and then Lacoste, what do you guys think? We're not going to be doing a normal mode either, right?
I honestly, Cap, I'm not 100%, but I think we're doing a random draft, right?
Yep. Yep, that should be what we're doing. So, Lacoste, anything you're hoping to see from a random draft game?
I just want to see Techies being banned because people will pick it up. And then we might end, you know, with a 92-hour game, and things will get delayed, and no one wants that.
That's true. Nobody wants to be able to see that. Of course, some sickos do want to be able to see Techies, myself included. But we'll just have to wait and see what actually does get drafted, as our game should be underway pretty soon here. And in fact, wow, look at that. The draft is already underway. Of course, it's not going to be your normal draft that you're going to be seeing. Random draft limits the heroes down to about a quarter of the size.
There it is. There it is.
They're listening. They're in our heads.
Here we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. The debut of the documentary will now be postponed until tomorrow morning. we got add a pod. Oh my goodness! Look at this.
They got the combo. They got every single hero that can reposition. All they need is Magnus. Last pick into the mines. They have a toss back. They have a pudge hook.
Keeper of the light.
This is beautiful. This is exactly what we want. The picks coming out thick and fast.
This is fine.
More team fight.
Spear will do the trick.
That's a nice combo right there. Techies Mars, I've played that a number of times. It feels real good.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Wait, am I going to grab? Where's Pudge? Did I imagine a Pudge?
He's not there. I believe we saw him. He's just missing.
Did I imagine? Am I going crazy?
He got banned.
Oh, no, I got you baited.
You really did.
I was looking forward to Pudge Techies. There's no Pudge? You're telling me there's no Pudge? All right, well.
They just ruined the
Sorry,
combo.
everyone. Yeah, disappointed. Well, at least you got the spear in the Techies. Spear into mines. Sand King.
Oh.
Spirit Breaker. Oh.
Spirit Breaker to wrap things up. Not quite a mid-Spirit Breaker.
And blowing up in the late game. We'll see if we get there. But Lacoste, thoughts and feelings about these two drafts we're going to see OG and BEASTCOAST play with here today.
BEASTCOAST, we're going to run a 2 draft with Wind Ranger, with Chaos Knight, Ogre. Like, this lineup comes online very quickly, and we can see already OG smoking. 5-man smoke. They want to get the first blood. K1.
Oh! See if Samael can find the setup here. Cookie in.
Spear back.
Here we go. They've caught him. See if who's going to get the first blood. Who they want to give it to?
They want to give it to him.
Oh, and he's got it. Straight in with the blast off. Chris, I mean, I love this from Chris. Like, he's just running in. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything else. Maybe with a big blast from Whisper. Oh, no, Whisper off the mark. Power shot down the middle of them. They're going for TOPSON in with the charge. TOPSON. Can the rest of OG get TOPSON back to safety? Schofield's trying to stay on target, but the cookie's back up. Is now Schofield in trouble as he's got no way out of this one. Another jump forward with the bow strike. He goes down. Finally, TOPSON will be taken out by the Illuminate. Maybe they can get Stinger as well here, OG. Good body blocks from Misha. The coach.
This is not a coach. This is a real player. Look at the body block. So when
implying that no coach ever has been a real player, Lacoste. That's quite the flame.
And he's out of the trouble. Blast.
Oh! He's still alive. Look at him go. This is why they picked him for the job, Lacoste. Misha,
this guy's too good. Like, Seb is going to get kicked.
Don't announce it before it's announced, Lacoste. That is highly confidential information. Misha in, Seb out. You heard it here. Excellent stuff here from Misha. He's going to get up to the top. They're going to be playing. Let's see what lanes they're going to be playing. Samael, backed up by Misha on the top lane on this Mars Snapfire combo. He gets to Whisper and Schofield lane here. And it looks like Whisper's probably going to be taking the CS. He started with the Null Talisman here, ready to get his farm on. Some interesting matchups all across the board, really. Mid lane, Chris Luck on the CK playing mid against the TOPSON Techies. And then down on bottom lane, you've got K1 farming to his heart's content on the Ogre Magi, supported by Stinger on the Wind Ranger against No-Tail.
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about these 2 drafts, like, I don't know which one I would love to play on, to be honest. Like, at this point, I might have Shadow Amulet queued up, to be honest.
I'm dead.
I mean, if this happened in your pub game, you probably
Yeah.
would. It's understandable. Honestly, I'd be most hyped to be playing the Ogre. K1 on the Karaoke Magi. It's strong. You become an unkillable beast, throwing out insane amounts of damage. Ignite already on its own is ridiculous, but once you get later down the line, get some cooldown reduction. Good luck trying to kill this Ogre. I think K1 could become an unstoppable beast this game. And could even decide to tank up and walk over some mines.
Oh, great Shackle.
Oh, lovely stuff here. It's no tell. He's dead. Stinger there, finding the angle. At the same time, we're going to have Misha and Sumail get the kill onto Schofield. So action already kicking off on the side lane.
K1 on Ogre, like this is his traditional build. Play something that is fairly tanky and go Hand of Midas, especially with Ogre. I don't think there's a better combination. Toss back into stun, but Ogre's too tanky.
As we can see at the moment, neither team actually able to get a CS yet. They call themselves professional players, but I'm pretty sure I would have at least managed 2 minutes in. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, they've caught up. That was pretty instant. But there we have the CS on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for that. Lacoste was still writing out the numbers manually. It is his job.
Yeah, did not receive the email what needs to be done.
He needs to
put
type
overlays and stuff. Yeah.
Bottom
It's
lane.
not my screen that we're looking at. Don't worry. All right, another death. K1 actually not an unstoppable beast.
Not yet. No, it takes time. Needs his Midas, and then you want to go Midas refresher so you can refresh the Midas, so then you can get double the chance of multicast. It's all about increasing your odds here, and that's what you want to do. We'll see if K1 understands that that is the correct build. We'll see what he does. How are we seeing on CS in the mid? TOPSON actually... I mean, I guess he's dropping mines. Not
yeah, but the
getting
bottom,
denies.
Saxa dropping fairly low again.
Oh. The toss and the avalanche. Saxa, he's still alive here. He's trying to juke around the trees, but K1 will find him. Starting not able to get away with it here. Saxa, as he does die, K1 will be able to resume farming. Doesn't actually have any regen in the lane at this moment in time. So we'll have to be a little cautious. Stinger is able to
go back to TOPSON, he has
doing?
power treads already. With Techies just suicided. Back to full HP, full mana. Has power treads. What is this build, Owen?
I don't know. It's the right click Techies build. He's gonna go treads into Witchblade by the looks of it.
Dire's
Top lane.
tower is under attack.
On the hunt for Whisper.
Considering how much farm he has and the XP, I feel like he's playing the turbo mode.
It's coming in pretty fast. I mean, what, 3 to 5, 4 minutes in. Another death on this top lane. Smel's gonna be pretty happy
love
up
the
here.
build on Spirit Breaker, Owen. I don't know if you noticed. Going for the Meteor Hammer straight away. And just by having Ring of Health, this brings back the memories. Dota, maybe even Dota 1 days. Like, you just started with Ring of Health, nobody can harass you.
I mean, it makes sense. It's, you know, HP regen is an incredibly valuable thing, and yeah, he knows. Schofield, he remembers, and he's ready to charge in onto this top lane. Whisper, he's already going to die before he makes it up to there. Schofield, he doesn't care. Still goes in for a bit of damage onto the two of them underneath the tower. Oh, we're seeing the moves from TOPSON now. What's his plan? He's heading off. Got some
He
stats.
did not watch enough documentaries to see how speedy the bull is. Didn't calculate correctly.
Schofield, he might be dead here. Got the spear on him. Cookie forward from Misha, and Schofield's out of the top lane. Sumail and Misha, they're crushing this top lane. Sumail 2-0 and 4. A lot of kills going the way of OG up on the top half of the map so far.
Yeah, for people who don't know who Misha is, he is their new head coach. He's the previous player for the Windstrike, Espada, Big Burrow.
Oh, K1.
He TPs to the bottom lane to just steal the kill. This is my type of the player. Like,
I mean,
I want to play with this guy. He's involved in 7 out of 8 kills.
Dude, he's crushing it. 3-0-4. Misha, ladies and gentlemen, as you said, you might not have heard of them before if you've not been following all the scenes, all the games, all the teams. But certainly making a name for himself here, as he's showing why OG have decided to pick him up and get him involved in the squad. This is a solid start on the Snapfire from Misha.
That's one way to start a fight. Just toss in Snapfire. She uses a cookie into Scatterblast +1. No-Tail getting some decent farm on the bottom.
Got the charge coming on Sax. We might see a bit of a brawl down here. As Schofield's ready to get involved. Shackle in onto Saxa. See if they can take out the Tiny first. Still pretty beefy with the cookie forward over towards the Wind Rangers. Gonna be Stinger that's in trouble. Burrow Strike comes out as well. OG holding the two of them in place
Misha was
perfectly.
waiting. I noticed that. He was waiting just to get the last hit.
He's going to look for some more. He's going to have Scout Blast up in a second. They might get the chance to take down Schofield. Oh, charge over towards the Snap 5, but the Burrow Strike's back up for no-tail. Schofield goes down. Saxa, he's able to walk it all off. A quick toss onto the two of them separates them. Chris Luck still looking for the dive, looking for the high five before he slaps him in the face here.
I love this.
Oh, there we go.
He knew.
Style.
He exactly knew how much damage he can do with it.
Yeah,
I mean, Chris Luck playing the Chaos Knight, like it can either be Chris good luck or Chris bad luck. You never know what can happen.
That's true. He's certainly going for the RNG, and you know, consider the way the top lane went. He's 1-0-1. We'll see what he's going to build up. He has got the gloves of haste. I wonder if we see a few Midases coming out this game. Charging onto TOPSON mid. I might be able to kill him here. Chaos Bolt. It's not going to be enough. TOPSON is
too tanky.
Not dying yet.
Power Tread's own strength, just not enough damage to kill him. You always got to be careful with Techies. Oh, he tried to go for the big play.
Oh, he is TOPSON. But Schofield's coming to charge. As the crit. It was a cute little attempt there from TOPSON. Doesn't pay off. TOPSON goes down. Chris Luck.
There's a very cool interaction. If Techies is flying, trying to use his blast off and gets cooked, he runs out of the screen, and you play 4 versus 5 until the end of the game.
I hope they land that. I hope they land that combo. We've got to see it. We want to see him flying all over the place.
There's too much action happening, Owen. Like, I'm clicking all over the place. You can hear my mouse click, 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 click.
TOPSON's it. Quick mine to the face there. Schofield goes down. TOPSON jumping forward, looking for more. Will get blasted back by Whisper. Stinger gets the space to back out of there. Just earlier, K1 goes down again. He's nearly got his Midas online. Very close to having it done. Then all that's required is, you know, we talked about Chris Luck's luck, but K1, of course, also going to be holding out for the multicast on the Midas. Chris Luck, going in for more. We'll be able to take down Misha. They might be able to dive for this. TOPSON and Sumail, they're around the tier 2 tower. Whisper is going to line up a blast onto TOPSON. Ooh, tries to bounce him back into it. We'll see Stinger finish off Sumail on the side. And Chris Luck will be able to get in and take down TOPSON. TP's coming over now from OG. They're going to look for Chris Luck. Can he juke his way out of this? He's got the ult. He might just look to turn and fight. But Sandstorm is down. Of course, no detection on himself. They'll even pop off the epicenter to make sure Chris Luck doesn't stand a chance of escaping. As OG will manage to punish the aggression there from BEASTCOAST a little bit.
These are my type of games, you know, chaotic, a lot of action happening, 22 kills in 9 minutes. It's all about adapting, like how good you can adapt, how much farm you can get in the jungle while your team is making all the action. And we can see K1 on the bottom, as you mentioned. Midas is already done. I'm not sure if he got the first multicast off or not. If not, sad story indeed. Press F to pay respect.
Yeah, might want to take it back and get a new one, if that's the case. Make sure it's working properly. Top lane, Sumail. Sumail kind of gets soloed here by Whisper.
Pick it up. Oh, what a play.
Sumail, he lays down the window, but he's gone. And they're going to look to dive for Saxa as well. Stinger, it's going to be an easy shackle shot laid up here. TPs are coming in. Can TOPSON do anything to stop Saxa from going down? He can. Saxa able to live. No-tail jumps in with a perfect angle there. Two-man Burrow Strike. Sets up onto Stinger and Whisper. With a quick toss forward onto TOPSON. He closes the gap on Whisper. Whisper will blast him back. He's still alive somehow. And in from the side, Misha. He's looking for the snipe with the ultimate. Will be able to find Whisper. Now turns his attention over towards the slow onto K1 and Schofield. It's a double kill for Misha. OG, they're ready for more.
So good.
Cookie forward onto Saxa. Misha with another setup.
Misha actually managed to land Mortimer's kisses on every single hero, then lands a Fire Snap Cookie plus a Scatter Blast, and suddenly OG's back on track. TOPSON needs to be careful, Shackle connect.
TOPSON with a little bit of a cheeky feed there.
But all gold spent. Witchblade is done. There's too much to talk about, Owen. Keeper of the Light, you've seen him being played as position 5, as a position 4, mid, and now he's the offlane, has a full Spirit Vessel. Saksa, can he TP out? Charge? No.
Oh my goodness, he's a little close. See Schofield. I hope he doesn't cancel this charge. I want him to see him go all the way to the fountain. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, he's going to intervene here for the courier. Nice move here from Schofield. He's going to try and go head-to-head with Misha. Misha's got a couple of levels on him. And unless he gets a lot of bashes, I don't think he's going to win this one, Schofield. Especially not if Misha has friends coming in, and he certainly does. Saxa coming over from the side. Schofield, he got the courier, and it will cost him his life.
Yeah, Misha is just styling. I like what he's doing. He uses one auto attack and then does a 360 or 180, then attacks him again.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Oh, he's certainly vibing right now, Misha. Sumail. Catch onto Chris Luck.
Chris Luck's AFK.
Oh, hey, it's working. The AFK play it. Might buy him enough time as he gets into the mind of OG. He goes for the approach of if I stand still, if I don't see them, maybe they don't see me, but they do. He's dead. It's a good attempt from Chris, but he's out of the game. He's nearly got his armlet done. A couple hundred gold off that one. Top lane, jump onto Whisper.
This strategy only works if Bear attacks you. And remember, you only need to be faster than your friends when Bear attacks you. That's the only thing. Like, you don't have to be, you know, the fastest one, and you just need to be faster than one.
That's true.
Yeah, no towers taken so far.
They don't end up being your friends anymore, though, if you do.
Yeah, you're just -1 friend. Well, maybe, you know what, I got a theory. Just listen, because I believe Misha or Mishka in Russian means little bear, so he tried to go for that. I might be wrong, but this time I think I'm correct.
I'm going to trust your translation skills. I am. I'm going to trust them.
We might be lost in translation, but I believe I'm correct. Saxa has a toss available. Let's see if he decides to toss TOPSON in. TOPSON.
Oh, look at this. Chris up with the bait. He's
there
trying to bait them.
Go.
Oh, TOPSON. Oh, this shackle. He's got the shackle on the two of them. Chris Luck goes for the grab back, but no tail. He was waiting on the side. With the epicenter, in he goes. Chris Luck's gone. Quick jump out with the burrow strike once again. They're going to have K1 up in a minute. How's K1's farm doing? He's trying to get this hood online after Midas. He's not having any of this top fight. He's straight over to mid. He knows he's the carry. He's got to keep hitting the creep. But this dive at the tier 2 is continuing as they go in onto Whisper. The coddle's gone. Maybe BEASTCOAST can get some kills and return it. Jump forward with the ultimate on towards Saxa. That's going to be Sumail going down. TOPSON goes back in with a blast off. So he'll deny himself. But still at least a bit of a kickback there from BEASTCOAST.
K1 just ruined my joke by getting one extra kill. You know, I wanted to say K1, D6, A1. You know, that's his score at the moment, but he managed to ruin it. I was not fast enough.
That's all right. Maybe he'll rebrand as K2 in the future. You know,
could be it.
Oh, here's a Midas. Oh, lovely, lovely little double multicast there. Gets him the goal. Going for the Ether Lens next. I mean, the high ground defense from BEASTCOAST is going to be strong. Sit on the high ground, chuck those ignites, and they'll be able to keep the game going for a long time.
Yo, what about Techies? Like, both teams actually have a very sick high ground defense, so this game might add, and that's why BEASTCOAST, they got 2 Meteor Hammers. There's going to be Meteor Shower, Shackle.
There we have it. Oh, enough damage though. Sumail. Arena's down. Stinger. No escape for him. In they go, though. BEASTCOAST, they want to fight now. They know there's no ult. They're going to take out Saxa. Chris Luck's going to be wanting to charge on for more. He's got an Arcane Rune going as well. So these Rifts and Chaos Bolts are going to be coming very thick and fast. Let's see if Chris Luck can close the gap onto Sumail.
Middle tower is under attack.
He's got a... No, he has it with the phase boots up Sumail. Oh, maybe with the charge. No, they're going to keep this dive going. They're not going to slow this one down at Arcos. But the spear will. I mean,
Whisper still wants to go
for this.
This game kind of reminds me, you know, 90s action movies. It's like watching Steven Seagal against Chuck Norris. No one wants to back down. Like, no one goes back.
I didn't watch those, but what movie is that? Harry Potter?
Yeah, that's Harry Potter where, you know... Never mind. No tail.
Chuck Norris. What character would he play?
Something that's unkillable, probably Raid King. Like, he can't die, or Undying. I think it would be more suitable.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
TOPSON in the trees. What's he going for? The Orchid after the Witchblade. I like it. Bit of silence, bit of magical damage. Chris Luck popping the ult.
I got a feeling they got too much gold for 15 minutes in. Everyone's super farmed.
Actually, yeah, we're seeing some pretty insane net worth, I've got to say. Oh, okay, Misha doesn't want any of that. I mean, I love this from BEASTCOAST, but they are up 28 to 15 OG. But BEASTCOAST, they're only 2k down. And honestly, it really goes to show that kills mean nothing. I think that this game's as close as ever. Though that 13 kill advantage, it's irrelevant. If we get some lucky multicast from K1's Midas, he's going to be back in the game. It's K1. Talking about the man himself here. He's dead. TOPSON. He's going to be able to jump in and take Whispered out as well.
Oh, K1 gets the kill. 500 gold with the Ignite.
Schofield's going in. Straight over towards Notel, charging in deep, but Notel returns with the Burrow Strike. Sumail has arrived, and with the arena good to go, Schofield and Chris Luck have got to be careful, but they can't escape. The arena's down. Sumail has trapped the two of them, as Chris Luck and Schofield will both lose their lives. Good toss back from Saxa, gets Stinger back in range of the Burrow Strike of Notel. Body blocks as well, leaving no escape for Stinger. Sumail claims a second.
That's a full team wipe. Saxa, he's just not using the combo to try to kill one hero. Every single time he uses toss on one hero, then uses avalanche on both of these targets. Very impressive, I gotta say.
This is, I mean, K1, he wants to get Misha.
Radiant's top tower
He's got Whisper on his way. Saxa's in with the combo. K1, he doesn't care. He's going to keep pummeling into them here with his big old club. Turns over to Saxa. A good old ear from Beast Coasters. It's going to be K1 having the pipe complete. It's going to be pretty big for Beast Coast with the amount of brawling that's going on.
Yeah, that's exactly what you need in this type of a game. You need a mech, you need a pipe to be able to just sustain the damage. There's some serious amount of magical damage coming out from OG. And also, I can't believe Misha left Team Secret for this, like just to play the Showmatch.
True. It is, you know, commitment here to the fans, making sure he's able to turn up and entertain. As a charge over, TOPSON. They've got the damage, they do with the block. That's TOPSON down again. Beast Coast fighting fantastically around K1's Ogre Magi. And now OG's kind of struggling to find the avenues to get in the way that they were before. The net worth's back to even. K1, you can see him, he's even ready to start diving the towers up top. TP over from Saxa, charging from Schofield. Straight over towards Sumail on the backlines. The arena's going to go down. It's only caught Schofield. Notel comes in the epicenter, jumps up towards K1. Got the toss up. K1, he's tanky with the pipe, not tanky enough. They are able to bring him down. As OG will chase back Beast Coast. See if they can get another jump here. Or Stinger. A little too close. Now with the jump over towards Whisper. OG. See if they can finish Whisper. Not quite. Good look. Good news here with the bounce back. And Chris Luck. Oh, that's a little ambitious. He turned up about 3 deaths too late to the team fight there. There wasn't anyone else to back him up there.
This might be the game with the most kills that we've ever had in the, let's call this a professional e-gamers match.
E-gamers, yeah.
Yeah, they're professional e-athletes, Owen.
Yes.
Radiant's middle tower
Yes,
is
indeed.
under attack.
Well, here we have mid lane. We're going to see some more of your e-sportsmen coming on the mid lane. K1.
Radiant's top tower is under
I mean, he feels invincible. He's just rolling up. He doesn't care what happens or what they do. He's ready to fight. He's ready to brawl. Schofield got the control on TOPSON. They're really trying to kill this Techies, and they'll. Will they get him? The multicast wasn't able to blast. Doesn't matter. Great hit here from Stinger. Lovely line down the mid line with a power shot. And we'll lose Schofield and K1 for it. Stinger, he should be able to get out of this. Chris Luck still watching from the side. Notel's jumping in. He's looking for the CK, and he's found Chris Luck will have Phantasm good to go in a couple of seconds.
I gotta say, I feel bad for whoever is observing this game, because probably people are spamming T-tours all the time. Sumail with the pause. They need to discuss the tactics.
They do.
See what's the next plan. Do they go Roche? Also, I don't think Techies like these kind of games where everything is chaotic, so he does not have enough time to plant the mines. Also, look at his build. He does not have a single point in the status trap, just stats.
That's yeah. I mean, he's getting
it
Witchblade and
a lot of
Orchid.
synergy. Yeah, you more damage from Witchblade. I know, and we think alike.
There we have it. I mean, Duke, how much maths is that? Number.
Number-wise, he has 3 extra in attributes.
Yeah, so that translates to about
0.75
of 3 is
0.75 out of 4 is 3, all right. And
3.
then we have 1.1, and then let's say 4. No, never mind. Let's just keep it that way.
Let's just assume that the professional did the maths. He did the maths. This is why he's a pro gamer. He went to Harvard, he went to Yale, he studied maths for 10 years, and now he's here playing techies in a Showmatch. TOPSON with the big brain moves here. Put your points into stats, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now we can do the math, right? He has 4 points plus 2 attributes times 4.
Yes.
So yeah, it's much easier to do it right now.
Oh, we're doing multiplication now.
No.
Oh, I thought. Calm yourself down, Lacoste.
We're doing the counting with the multicast and everything. We need to tone it down a bit.
Okay, K1.
Silence.
Goodbye, K1.
I didn't mean you to shut up when I said silence. I meant there's a
silence
silence on the ogre, yeah.
Oh, here we go, kisses. It's time for the kisses to come in, but Chrislock don't care. He's actually able to bring down No Tail. TOPSON with the DD rune, very terrifying. Techies with the DD, and they'll respect it, Beast Coast. They're not going to head up to the high ground. 2 down on OG. Sorry, 1 down on OG, 2 down on Beast Coast. We're seeing on Whisper's build, trying to get that, want to see Shadow Amulets. We're going to get it. We're going to get Shadow Blade. Sorry, that's for Saxon. Saxon, not Shadow Blade. I was saying we're not going to Shadow Blade and keep up the light. We've got Blink Dagger coming up for Whisper, so we can get those angles to bounce the players around, line up those big blasts. Make sure the damage is done. OG are doubling the kills of Beast Coast.
Middle tower has fallen.
You know, as we're talking about doubling, it can happen the way of Beast Coast as well. Chrislock.
We can do the math right now. 21 and 42, 21 minutes in. That's 3 kills per minute exactly, Owen. We're on fire.
Has been denied.
This is exactly what I hope to see here. What we get next here from Chrislock. What's this? The old armlet into Octarine build. Fan of this one. Those cooldowns are everything, and mana for days. You know, people said CK had a mana problem. Well, just build an Octarine.
There you go.
Yeah, problem
These
solved.
Professional gamers, they're very smart. You know, that's why they managed to beat Open AI, because they think like bots as well. I mean, this is bot thinking. Ether Lens Armlet, the classic CK build.
Interesting to see where he heads after the Octarine. It's hard to tell. Talking about innovation, TOPSON will be getting the Moon Shard next after the Orchid and Witchblade. That extra benefit, the higher stats, higher right click even more.
For people who are just tuning in, this is not a serious match. This is not for TI.
I mean, this is
a
TI
show
finals,
match.
Lacoste.
This is
game
show
5.
match. So whatever you see here, don't use it as an excuse. I saw OG doing it, so I'm gonna do it in my own pubs at high, high-level pubs, high MMR. Don't try to copy this. It will not end up well. You're probably gonna get 9 reports anyway.
Who do you think, if you were looking at all the builds of all the players right now, who's getting the least reports? Who's actually playing the serious Dota?
No Tail's playing like the classic offlane Sanking, Blink Dagger, possibly Boots of Travel, Duels to dispel dusts, and have a Blink Dagger on top of that.
Who's getting the most reports?
CK, without a doubt. Yeah, CK eats the lens like it just stings into my eye.
Oh boy. I mean, credit to Chrislock, he's not been doing that bad on the game so far. Sure had a few deaths early, but he's been getting involved. And there's a few hundred gold and the Octarine's going to be finished. And we've got things going for Schofield. Schofield also going to go for the Echo Saber hit. They're going to get the jump on him. Schofield, he needs some help and he needs it now. With the Yule set up, Samel is going to lay down the arena just for Schofield. This might give a chance for Beast Coast to get back in on this. K1 ignites out over to the side. They've found Saxa, and Sting Up set up into the Meteor Hammer, comes crashing down onto Saxa. They'll take down Tiny. OG still wanting to go for this, but Beast Coast are smoked up and are ready to try and set up to jump again. No Tail, Epicenter revving up for the sidelines, but the power shot comes in, stops No Tail's chance of blinking in. Doesn't mean that he is able to blink out despite being dragged back by the rift of Chrislock. No Tail escapes, Beast Coast still on the chase. Whisper, keeping the slows going onto Samael. Angles there for the shackle shot. K1, ignite the fire blast. Samael's looking pretty dead. Misha, he is going to look to try and help out with the Mortimer's Kisses, but Samael just getting completely controlled here. K1 is back in. Samael will push back K1, but Samael goes down.
K1 not really lucky with a multicast. I like the strategy that they got. Schofield is always charging a target, and then they have Ignite running on him. Whisper with the Illuminate, Shackles, Like, and also the snipe from the Wind Ranger coming out. I love this build on Techies, I gotta say.
TOPSON. What about the man? Is in a little bother
great
here.
angle.
Very nice here. The bounce back from the ult into the shackle shot. And with the backline wraparound, Chrisluck's been able to take down Misha. 3 dead on OG. No-Tail and Saxa trying to escape, but Saxa's been found. 4 dead. No-Tail. Ew, he's out in the trees. TP's out. They get the drag back with the Rift, but nothing quite there in time to put a stop to his TP. But a big fight there for BEASTCOAST. 4 dead on OG.
Team wipe. Yeah, and now they're gonna get their 3rd tower. Actually, not too bad. I had a joke, Owen. You know, what do you call techies who like gets all these like strength items, becomes almost unkillable? You call them tankies. There you go.
Excellent. Anyway, just talking about mass. Look at this. So look, we've got a point to this. You know, this cooldown on the Chaos Bolt for Chrisluck with the talent and the Octarine. He's throwing out stuns. He's throwing out stuns every 5.3 seconds. And if he's getting the maximum stun of 4 seconds, I mean, you could do the maths on sort of the uptime of stun time, and it's pretty stunning.
It really is. I mean, once you get the shard, it's, you know, you also get the illusion, so even more chaos in the team fights.
Yep.
Well, I'm taking the back, you know. I said I'm going to report him. I need to find someone else to report.
Okay, Spirit Breaker just died. There you go.
Spirit Breaker with Meteor Hammer. All right, he's my next target. Because there's no synergy. Like, you can't use the Greater Bash and charge the Meteor Hammer.
True. But you can Meteor Hammer whilst charging, right? What? Right? It's like you can, right? You can use items while charging.
I don't think you can. I might be wrong. I did not receive that email. I don't know.
You can drive by Dagon, can't you? Actually, no, you can't. It's channeling. I'm pretty. Yeah, you can't.
I'm pretty sure you can't do it.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've not been buying Meteor Hammer on my Spirit Breaker.
Yeah, because so, it's not something like, you know, I read a patch notes. I'm like, you know what I need to test right now? Meteor Hammer Spirit Breaker. So yeah, that doesn't come to my mind. Stinger, focus fire on Roche.
Oh, Saxa. Trying to look to interrupt this. We've got K1 wrapping around from the high ground. They're on top of Samael. Samael's out of the fight. Quick kill onto the Mars. They're ready to go for more. Dust down to Saxa. No-Tail jumps into the epicenter. Burst strike onto the 2 of them, but with the Piper, they're too tanky. They don't care about the damage of the Sanking right now. Saxa goes down. Samael has brought back for this, but he can't get over to help No-Tail as No-Tail's completely trapped here. Look at all these illusions from Chrisluck. They're all over the place. Samael, he brought back for this one. Chrisluck's in, ready to take him down. TOPSON's jumped in with a blast off. He's going to get blasted back out of the game.
And now they're going to get the Roche.
Yeah.
That's a dieback from Mars. They might just threw the game completely. Once OGRE gets a BKB, he first wanted to go for, you know, the cheeky old Aghanim Scepter, which received a couple of buffs, but then realized, what if I just get a BKB? I have enough mana sustain with the Ether Lens, and I'll be able to cast as many multicast as I want. Now they're going to get the Roche. Chrisluck, you know, I think we need to apologize to him, especially me. You know, saying that I was reporting like this build, like right after what I'm gonna do is play CK, go for this kind of build, and see how many reports I get.
I mean, it's working. It's working, as you say, with the shard. Just these constant illusions coming out each and every Chaos Bolt, proving to be a little too much for OG to deal with. Top lane. They're on the hunt for No-Tail in the trees. But, no detection down between the 2 of them. They won't be able to quite grab him. So yeah, OG's got to be careful. Another team fight like that, and we could see BEASTCOAST kind of rolling away with the game. Obviously, OG, they do still have the TOPSON Techies. He can fall back to Spider's build to maybe start mining up the base a little bit.
He's playing for level 25. Daedalus queued up, plus 252 damage. Wasn't it 251?
It was. It got buffed. I'm pretty. It was back in the day. Now it's got buffed.
Yeah, or a few patches, like it was 251.2. Then in the C it was 251.7, and now we're. Just wanted to round up a number.
So there's items on the floor here. We've got Titan Sliver for K1. I mean, Whisper's having a great day. Level 23 on this Keeper of the Light. And completely controlling OG in numerous team fights. Notetail's out into the trees.
I'm dead.
But they found him.
I loved it. This might be one of the best shards in the game. It's actually the most fun shard. What you can do with it. Gale Force, called the new one from the Wind Ranger. I've seen some sick combos. If any of the teams playing at the TI are listening at the moment, pay attention.
Radiant's middle
Phoenix
tower
plus
is under attack.
Gale Force, very nice combo.
Phoenix? Why Phoenix?
Yeah,
Would you
'cause
push
it
him away from the
protects
egg?
the egg, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that shot's pretty insane.
It took you only 30 seconds now
Oh.
to realize what the combo is. No, it's Gale Force plus Sunray.
Oh, wait, what?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you
not.
can.
I'm just
Oh,
being
you're
sarcastic,
joking. I
Owen.
don't. I don't. You're the smart one here. Right.
No, I'm not.
Oh no.
Dire's middle tower is
Saxa. Talking about smart people here. K1. Got 2 brains, and they're working very well there on the Ogre.
He also
getting
has
bigger and bigger.
spider legs, which can be multicasted, which is very nice. Then you become a centipede. You have centipede legs.
Yeah. Not a. Yeah. No, I won't make that joke. Never mind. We won't reference other forms, other media. Anyway, K1.
Well, finds
I mean,
K1, but the quick fingers.
K1 don't care. BKB popped. Pipe up. I mean, he could have opted to TP out.
BKB
Oh, the
and
Gale
pipe?
Force. Samael can't run. He's trying to run, but it's windy here. Samael struggling with the weather as he's not able to walk away from Beast Coast.
What's that cartoon called?
Not going anywhere.
Mindy with a chance of meatballs?
Windy? No. Isn't it raining?
Might be rainy or foggy. I don't know.
Is it foggy? Maybe it's sunny. If we keep listing all the weather conditions, we'll get there eventually. Well, talking about meatballs, Schofield, he has no fear on his Spirit Breaker, just charging in. He's got big ones. As that's the tier 2 gone, they're ready to push him into the base. OG, what do they got for the high ground defense? Saxa, he's trying to jump out for Schofield,
But
but the casts are coming out. Saxa's just gets blown up. They might have to think about some buybacks here, OG. It's Beast Coast or the Gale Force pushing Misha in range of Chris Luck and the Reality Rift. The combo plays are coming out from Beast Coast, and they're looking to break the base here.
when we first saw the drafts, we thought OG has all the repositioning tools, but we were wrong. Look at the Gale Force plus the Blinding Light from Keeper of the Light. It's actually Beast Coast who has the better combo.
Oh, and TOPSON. Oh, the mines for what? I don't really do much at all as Chris Luck and Whisper fight through. There's a second buyback from OG here on the defense, but the damage has been done. K1 just hammering away at the racks. OG are going to try and do their best to keep him off them. As Saxa looks to jump in, but K1 puts the BKB, just beats down on the range racks. See what more they can find out of this.
They got the range barracks. That's okay-ish, not the best one, but they got 2 buybacks, that's what matters.
Oh, that was a nice little attempt there. The Gale Force trying to push Samael back in line of the blast from the Keeper of the Light. Whisper as over to the side. They're trying to jump Chris Luck. Chris Luck's pretty tanky. Good silence onto Notetail. Phantasm's out from Chris Luck. They're ready to fight back in. The first illusion off to take down Notetail. Then Chris Luck jumps in, brings down Misha. Has to catch on to TOPSON. TOPSON goes down as well. And that's it.
The GG
is called. And Beast Coast with fantastic innovation. And team fight plays it towards the enders. What they make the comeback. They take the game. We haven't had some pauses on the way out here as they're over the moon here. This was a brilliant show from Beast Coast, Lacoste.
It really was. I gotta say, Stinger's build, I think we're gonna see, during TI, quite a lot of that build. Just get a Meteor Hammer into Shard, possibly Blink Dagger or Octarine Core.
Don't go anywhere, though. Of course, this is just the beginning of the night, and to tell you more about what's in store, we'll be passing you back to Cap and Sumi.
Thank you very much, ODPixel and Lacoste, who is very happy and also one of the biggest Techies anti-fans. Thank you so much for a fantastic cast. Cap, that was That was a game.
It was something.
That
it was something,
Dota.
all right. You know, when they were drafting, and it was like, Techies, okay. And TOPSON picked it, and I was like, is there swapping in random draft? Can they change players, or is that actually going to be a mid-Techies? It was a mid-Techies, and it wasn't a normal Techies either. He went a right-click build. It was a pretty fun match. I have to say, I enjoyed myself.
We were all like super excited to see the Pudge, and then the Pudge just vanished off the screen. We're like, oh, well, see ya.
Yeah, a little bit sad that both teams had the same idea in mind, I think, is how that ended up getting banned. But, yeah, I think we actually do have a post-game interview ready to go. I think OG No Tail's going to be joining us. Hi, No Tail.
Hey.
Good day, good day.
Hey, No Tail, I'm going to start off, of course, with the obvious question. What were you guys talking about when you decided mid-Techies was the play for this show match?
I think people actually had a plan to the team fight and some spells, heroes, and then when we got into the game, everybody wanted to play. We weren't sure how the random draft system would be. It was something many of us have played in years. It was the turn. We weren't sure if there was going to be, if it was like a 1-2 move. I think it's like 1 team picks 1, then the other team picks 2. I think that's how it still is. But everybody just went ahead and picked the hero that they wanted to play, and then Koch got banned. And yeah.
Now, towards the end of the game, was TOPSON like, guys, if we just hold out and I get my level 25, then everything's going to click, right? Because he had all the right-click items, and you've got that 252 damage talent. Was he saying, like, hold, we can do this?
Yeah, we had the 25 in mind, and we're trying to get there, but then we did a lot of whoopsies, and our base was in danger, so we didn't quite get it. We had many cool little 25 talents, but close, but no cigar.
Well, that was still a fantastic game. It was very, very, very entertaining. My question for you is related to OpenAI. So you guys were able to play OpenAI before, right? And that was kind of a long time ago, but now, you know, the team's a little bit different. You guys have more experience under your belts. Do you feel that you would be able to take on OpenAI and crush them?
So I think any pro team or competitive team probably could get there, given a little bit of practice and understanding. If you have OpenAI, have a play style and what they want to do with heroes, it would probably catch everyone off surprise the first time. I still have full faith that if you let a pro team play against it a few games in a row, they'll find a way to reliably break it. Although I don't think you're going to have many pro teams who are going to find a lot of fun in that, and we want to do that in their free time. But I definitely think it's like that. Scary things it did in the games. Plus, it's very inhuman. It watches everything all the time.
All right, cool. So, final question. Sorry, Cap, I'm totally cutting you off.
Okay, that's totally fine.
So, TI is coming up. Do you have any last words? Anything that you want to say to all of your fans who are cheering for you?
Of course. Much thanks, and happy to have another TIA. It's been a long time, and I'm sure everybody is ready to watch the best Dota in the world, and we're just grateful that it's possible, and that this is a thing. And it's all the people watching the game, passion for the game. So I'm taking today to appreciate that, loving that.
Well, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on and doing this interview, and for a fantastic show match.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having us.